Good morning and welcome to the program, Rufai.
Morning,
Okay, we are glad to have you join us. The 1st of April. Don't let somebody fool you this morning. Hello, Rufai.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
yes.
I said today is my birthday.
Oh, really? Wow.
April Fool.
You see, you fooled me now, and I'm warning everybody not to be fooled. Rufai, you got me good. You got me real good.
Young girl, I'm not a happy man this morning.
What happened again?
I'm not a happy man. Young girl, the proceeds we are getting from this Iran war, President Tinubu has just gone ahead to squander it.
The 6 billion more?
Yes, he has gone ahead to squander it. They're going to add to the budget. The same budget they couldn't service last year. You are now saying that it is the proceeds from this Iran-Iraq war you want to use to fill up the encumbrances you didn't do last year. But President Tinubu told us last year, we are all here in Yangon, that we made a lot of money. We exceeded our revenue targets. So is it the money that we want to keep in a rainy day fund that we are now spending recklessly that are going to take another loan and improving the size of the budget? When we know, see, these people don't want to pack money for elections, That's the sad life. They don't want to pack money for elections. So government has already lame duck. Elections are in January. They are increasing the size of the budget to 68 trillion. It should be on record. I'm saying these things now. I love this country very much. It should be on record. I'm saying these things.
What about the fact that it was even approved in the space of 4 hours after the letter was being read on the floor?
Is this for the National Assembly? I'm going to a rubber stamp now. Everybody is saying, in fact, I've heard people are just know how they can come back to the Senate and continue their life. Yes. That's what they're doing now. This is the National Assembly. It's a rubber stamp now. This is the National. Do you know their secret has now come out? The loan they went to take in London, the $1 billion loan. That is guaranteed by the British. When they announced that loan, they are not even going to confirm the National Assembly. They just forwarded that loan to the National Assembly today before they went ahead to take that and sign the agreement.
And nobody raised a finger.
And it is National Assembly. Do we have a National Assembly, Yango? All of these words are just leaking from Baba Sopina. You need to pay them fat bonuses. Do we have a National Assembly? So what they want to announce in the UK that the first line was an investment. Now, they've now pushed it as a loan request to the National Assembly. And for what it's worth, it is his friend, the National Assembly, that's going to be doing that project.
Yeah, because when I saw that this loan that they're requesting for now, all that has been approved, was for the Papa Port and all that, I was just asking.
You can see these people how they lie. It's because we have opened their ears now, pardon my French. That's why they have to come out now and not push the loan to the National Assembly. And the next thing, Mr. Pablo will just there. The National Assembly will just be approving it. We are borrowing money that our future generation can't finish paying. Because we are approving it, yam. All these things are record. I'm saying these things now. Too much news. And he said that if you extend the size of the dollar, maybe you need to do anything. If it is that you said that you made a lot of revenue, no oil. Because of that talk, even say corruption is what is it called sector has ended. And there's no corruption on the contract. These people say he said corruption in sector has ended. And now you can't meet your budget and Kumras and you are borrowing heavily. And nobody is saying anything about the National Assembly is supposed to fight for people. They are going to fight for their pockets. Because see, what will just happen is after President Tinubu leaves, Nigeria will be in a big loan trap. And that's why they are doing everything to come back to power, because they need to cover the tracks of their loans. This is not fair now, Yango. It's not fair. If you haven't taken the loans and you are saying what you are doing, it's fine. That's what they're doing with this money now.
So this is what a one-party system looks like, because this is.
Hey, that's the sad reality.
It seems this is.
That's the sad reality. Please, Nigerians, Nigerians, please look at those who vote very well in this national anthem. All of them are just bloody bunch of rubber stamps. Look at the people who are going to vote well, though. There's this bunch of people there. Now, wow. Everybody just sees politics as something to go and make money for. They don't even think that sacrifice. Eh? It's just about their own pockets, about interests. And those guys, don't they even love this country at all? Don't they even have pity, small pity for this country?
I don't know. You have a National Assembly and weightier matters are there. The Plateau killings, we've heard from the presidency through the proxies, because that's what I will call it. The president himself didn't say a word. We've heard from Minister of Information and some other people what the president is saying. And then swiftly, just 4 hours after a bill is sent to the National Assembly, it is passed into law. It has been approved by the National Assembly that it should collect this loan. I just can't wrap my head around what
they are going to collect their share of this enjoyment now. What do you expect?
So it's not about national development after all.
Oh yeah, I mean this guy is not about national. Anybody, most of the even 90% of those that go to politics in this country, because they're all focused. After they sell their property to win elections now.
Dear God.
Yeah, so we're trapped. Yeah, and that's why Nigeria, see, this next election is going to be the government versus Nigeria.
But do Nigerians know what is at stake? That's the question.
Is that why they're telling them now? Is that why they're telling them, Yango? At least people are listening to this radio station. According to those account statistics, at least we get over 1 million listeners. We get over 1 million listeners. So at least if those people that listen can tell others, I don't need to educate them. You want to increase the budget too, and the thing they will not use for your own benefits, the own benefits. Out of the money they want to increase, a sizable portion of that to corruption. It's just one in every shade. I mean, it's just a new brain. It's I don't know. Adjectives fail me. It's just a hellhole. It's not fair. I mean, these monies can be used for future things. Have a rainy day fund. Save the money in a rainy day fund. We're going ahead to throw up all the money. And most of the ministers are already resigning because they want to run for a political position. It just shows that they are just there for their own selfish interests. It's all about their own interests. Nobody cares about the suffering people of this country.
I'm still confused. Just school me, Rufai. When they went to UK to get that loan, where the UK, is it Prince Charles or King Charles or whoever was it that stood in for them? Where was that loan supposed to come from, and where is this one supposed to come from? How are there? Are there two loans, or are they the same loan? I still don't understand what's going on.
So what they're doing is, let me explain to you. The loan is over like £746 million. Yeah. When you convert it to dollars, it goes to about $900 and something million. So round it off. It's still the same syndicated loan through Citibank. Then UKEP does the guarantee for it. So what they just do, they want to round up the request. It's still the same contract because it spans 48 months, and then Aguri does the job for them. So it's still the same contracts.
Okay.
So it was a loan. They were first couching it as an investment. They went to score cheap political points. We debunked it. Then now they are just saying it's a loan. So they never passed this on to the National Assembly all this while. They went to London, did the fanfare. And you see, that's why anytime you have a National Assembly that is in bed with the executive, the country's role is finished. That's why Nigeria is today. Mr. Padu was busy smiling the cat after President Tinubu when he was asking President Tinubu, this one have you brought to the National Assembly? That's why I keep saying, see, the only time we had a senior resemblance of what the National Assembly should be was under Bukola Saraki. Some people will say, okay, because he was not in good terms with the Buhari government. But at least he saw some level of accountability. That's what the National Assembly should be doing. But how do you explain Mr. Fabio, the Senate president or the Senate was scrutinized? Because since the head of the Senate was busy in the cars, going after and smiling and smiling and shouting, Aparte, we love you, Aparte, we love you. And they were standing the country way knows. I was, Aparte, we love you, Aparte, we love you, and smiling there. President of the Senate is not supposed to be in bed with the executive.
Oh, dear God.
Not supposed to be in bed with the executive. See, Yango, there are many people that wrote about this. Baron de Montesquieu wrote about separation of powers. James Apostle also talked about it. They are co-equal arms of government. They are co-equal. It's not that one supersedes the other. They are co-equal arms of government. The judiciary, the legislative, and the executive. Co-equal. But here, the executive is everything. And the legislative, I'm saying we are not having a good country. That's why nobody, we are supposed to scrutinize and challenge. When President Tinubu brings a new request, he's supposed to push it back to him and say, no, we're not passing this. Why? Well,
explain some things to us, at least explain some things to us. But what possibly can they explain in 4 hours that you will pass that bill? And I just don't know because
it's a rubber stamp. Because at first, the way you will know that the National Assembly isn't, what is it called? Isn't a serious National Assembly. What are the terms of the laws?
Oh dear God.
Was this stated in the letter? Because if they are part of the National Assembly, at least we will have seen the terms today. Was this stated in the letter? What are the terms? What is the moratorium period?
They never state those in
what's the contract of the loan?
Oh God, we're in deep Bankalames. That's
why I'm upset.
It's terrible, really terrible.
Because these guys are just concerned about their own money, so that out of it, they will pay short to go and do election, so that they will come back and to perpetuate this in the next 4 years. That's what. But I mean, I know all of these guys now. That's what is in their head.
So the problem is not about the laws, because the Constitution didn't say the executive will have absolute power even over.
No, they are all equal arms of government now.
So our problem is not the laws.
They are supposed to oversight now.
Okay. Anyway,
they are supposed to oversight now.
One minister has done us April Fool. I don't know. We heard that Adelabu resigned, and then now he has come out to say it's a lie from the pit of hell. He did not resign. I don't know which one to believe.
So the question is, that he can resign if he's still going for government. If he also go elected position, so is he not going again?
I wonder. The report I read, I didn't even understand what it was. It said, okay, it's a lie that it's just a rumor that he resigned. His resignation was supposed to be for to give him room to contest for governorship in his state and all that. He didn't tell us whether, no, I didn't resign or I resigned. According to the report I read, I didn't see that.
Please don't take him seriously. If he wants to go for governor and resign, he has resigned. They should get people to fill up that role. The government is already lame duck. Let's not deceive ourselves. The government is already lame duck. And that's why when you're extending a budget for a government that is already lame duck, it's like final packing. That's what it means for me. It's like final packing of the money. When you pack the money, so at least they can share it among themselves. When people come back, they can have something in their pocket. It's like final packing.
And then the Minister of Transportation.
You have an oil windfall.
Yeah.
You're going to change government in January. January next year, you're going to have an election. You have an oil windfall. Then, how many months? We're in April now. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So that's about in like close to 10 months. You're having a new government in 10 months. Which times you're going to already lame up. Then you share the windfall. Why don't you keep the windfall for the next government? I don't know if you get my point. So you share the windfall amongst yourself. And you expect us to sit down and be laughing and applaud you. Applaud the same to do, Abi. Or like my brother was at Chabakemena. Abi? Oh, now this is side. I don't feel they want to increasing the budget size now. So that they want to share the money for the election period. They should not touch this bill. They've already touched it already. They didn't see a consent. They should not touch this bill. They should keep it.
And then the ordinary Nigerian will be left with the debt to pay because it's not their responsibility at all. Nobody cares.
Yes, now. And do you know how we pay the debt? In inflation. It's not part of the money they mismanage now that we are paying already in inflation in the devaluation of our currency.
It's now almost 1,450 anyway. Yes. This morning.
And we don't even with that, we are defending heavily. In the last 2 weeks, over $500 million to pay into the foreign exchange market to defend the naira. Because there's more going on now, the international centripetal forces.
But that defending of the naira, was it not one of the things they used against Mefele, that it didn't need to defend the naira market?
No, so the difference is that what they are just saying is that they are going to be doing a managed floats. So most of the time they will leave it to float freely. They will still intervene when it's necessary in the market. But what the claim originally was doing is a fixed rate. But it didn't necessarily do a fixed exchange rate all the time. There were sometimes they did a managed float at a band, and he still found an accommodative stance about it. So, but the money he was putting into the system to to maintain that thing was more. So, just the difference is, they're not doing anything different from what Emefiele does. It's just that what they are spending is not as much as what Emefiele spent in the spirit. And what they are doing now is they're doing lots of open market operations. So, FPI is coming in. Interest rates are very high. It's harder for local businesses, but it's a haven for foreign investors, so they can easily invest their money in instruments here in open market.
Is that to our advantage or not? That's the question.
It's not to your advantage because yes, you get a lot of liquidity in your forex market, but you don't get foreign direct investments.
So
your capital importation, you don't get foreign direct investment. You're just having investors that can come in and go. It's not long-term money you get, and it's harder for local businesses. So local businesses are borrowing at an exorbitant amount. So these are the downsides to it.
Okay. Minister of Transportation, I don't know if he will come out to say he didn't resign also. Otherwise, we have seen the story that he resigned. What will he be campaigning for?
All these people
assess his performance as Minister of Transportation.
What did you see happen in the transport sector? Did you even, in all fairness, did you even raise them before now?
A lot of people didn't. A lot of people didn't.
So that gives you an answer. So what can we say was even the impact? So all the people that they are giving minister is just political positions to make them placeholders so that they will gather some momentum before they go and run for their respective elections.
Well, we've seen some drama in the National Assembly when Agbese resigned, and he said internal conflicts in the APC made him resign, and he's now in Labour Party. He has pledged his commitment to the programs of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Will we see him, or shouldn't we see him also being persecuted like is it Abaribe, that they are threatening that his defection cannot stand and all that? Or is it because he has pledged his loyalty to Tinubu and we will not hear anything?
Do you feel that when you join some parties, your sins are forgiven?
Well, but he left the party APC, and they're not.
It doesn't matter. Because it can be an APC member abroad. You can be an APC editor at large.
Oh, this is serious.
It's still one mandate, right? Can be an APC editor at large. As long as you are connected to the source, your source is sourcing. But I use it your source is sourcing. Okay. And you know what Gen Z say, if you say clock it.
It's terrible. Okay.
These guys are a bunch of funny people, honestly. And you see, we can't continue to do this country this way. It's been a cycle like this for 40 years. It can't continue. There's a breaking point. And I keep saying, and these guys fail to realize, there's a breaking point. And they're already seeing the breaking point, but they're so delusional to think that this country will continue forever. Look at the breaking point is in apathy. A lot of people, they've just checked out. The government doesn't give water, it doesn't give light, doesn't give almost anything. They're like a mini government. On top of that, you are heavily taxed. Eh? So what does the money do? Fix one or two roads, right? Is it today they've been doing roads? And that's when government say they did roads. That's the biggest laughable thing in the world I hear. They did roads. Really? Do you know when the Romans have been doing roads, Yangon? I was in Plymouth. There's a road at the Barbican in Plymouth. The road has been there since 1500. It was a cobblestone road. The road is still there till date. I was in Hull. I walked through a cobblestone road made of cobblestones. Car is still passing that road. That road was built in the 1500s. The roads the Romans still built when they colonized England. Those roads are still there. Is it the viaducts? The viaducts that the Romans used to carry water across places, sort of like their water pipes, to carry water from area of water to the city. The viaducts are still there. Those things were built in the Roman ages. So when I hear these basics they can't do, they say they build roads. Romans have been building roads for ages. Water, they had viaducts.
I saw a video that the president was addressing world leaders and telling them how they've been giving citizens cooking gas and all that, gas cylinders and the rest of those things. And I was just laughing.
They said they paid millions of people conditional travel. What impact did that make in the economy? You're saying sustainable impact. What impact did that make in the economy? See, what's his name? The president of Brazil, Lula. When he was first president about 20 years ago, the kids that benefited from Bolsa Familia, the conditional cash transfer scheme, that through that money, they were able to go to school, go to university. Those were the kids that came to vote for him in the last election and made him president. You know, he came back after about 20 years.
Yeah.
So you can see the impacts. Look at things like Bolsa Familia. But here they say they gave the money, they sent the money. I wonder where did the money get to? I mean, just make this country good. I mean, it's all rocket science. So to ensure that the hospitals work, so to ensure that the systems work, so to ensure that everything that ought to work for the benefit of humanity. I mean, you don't need more than that. You don't need more than that.
Oh, now NNPC has said they're boosting Dangote's refinery crude supply.
Oh, yeah, because we shouted from 5 cargoes. We're supposed to give even more than that 7 cargoes. We're supposed to shout it.
But I think that is even for just 1 month.
Yeah, that's for 1 month. 1 month was supposed to be about, I think we had 10 cargoes before. But they were giving 5 cargoes. So because we shouted, I remember because we interviewed the president of Dangote Refinery recently. No, I said the president, the MD of Dangote Refinery, and David Bird. And they talk about it. So because of that one, and they quickly covered their face and shame, they released 2 cargoes more.
Which means the 2 cargoes were available, but they didn't release before.
No, they were selling in the international market.
Yeah, they could have done that. They could have released
it in the international market because when you look at it, people like Dangote, when they go to the international market to buy, they were still buying the same crude that they told them was not available in Nigeria or the international market, with a premium of $18 on top of it. So they were still selling on the international market, so they weren't making it available for Dangote here. You can see the greed at this country. You can see the madness that goes on.
Interesting. Let's take your pick for a final word if you want to. Anyone that you want to say?
No. My pick is see. Trump. Someone should tell Trump to end this war. I just see a lot more bloodshed. Now he's trying to amass troops to go and bomb Craig Island. That's his next fascination. I don't think it's a great idea. I think it's a destructive idea. Let's just allow all of this pain end in the world. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. You've seen that you've not been able to travel up from Iran. It only took the last about 3-4 weeks. It's back more than how many weeks now. So the joke is already on you. You've come back and forth. No, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. They say, no, we're not hearing you. So the joke is on you. You've dominated their airspace, but they're still shooting with rockets. Isn't that shocking? They're still shooting drones. They're still attacking facilities. Now you have the F-1 to come out and say that the Middle East, the GCC countries should come and pay for a war you started. I'm like, is this guy okay? You're calling them to go and pay for the war you started. Did you consult the GCC nation, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, and the like, before you started this? Did you consult them?
It's all right, Rufai. Let's calm the tension and
War. Make love, not war. That's my charge for the 1st of April.
yes, sir.
All we are saying, give peace a chance.
Give peace a chance.
That's
Thank you.
that's
Thank you very much, Rufai. Have a wonderful day.
it's
Okay, we've been talking with Rufai Oseni, and what we were looking at were the headlines this morning, and we touched on a lot of them. So we also are going to open the lines immediately for you to also call in or send your messages to us so that we can discuss these issues. Before then, let's just take some of these headlines that we may not have covered with Rufai. So just listen attentively. And in case you're just joining us, this is the front page review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. So for your benefit, I'm just going to take all the headlines I can so that you can also call us and contribute. Now, we have in education, polytechnics to introduce education technology courses and to tackle drug abuse. Federal government eyes oil windfall to fund 9 trillion naira budget gap. The bottom line is the president sent a letter to the National Assembly requesting that they should allow him take another $6 billion loan, which will take our debt to about 155 or so, 55 trillion naira or so. So the Senate approved it in 4 hours after transmission of that letter. It was approved by the Senate of Nigeria. That's the most trending news right now in the country. Federal government sent in a letter to the National Assembly, and in 4 hours it was approved. No questions asked, nothing. At least from the perspective of the people who are watching from outside. Maybe they asked questions before the letter came. Nobody knows. Okay, so now we also have Lagos CP withdraws task force from traffic duties. I know a lot of people in Lagos will be happy about that, but let's take a peek into that story. The Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Fataya Tijani, has ordered the immediate withdrawal of the Lagos State Environmental Sanitation and Special Offences Unit, or popularly known as task force, from traffic control and enforcement duties. This was stated by the Public Relations Officer Abimbola Adebisi in a statement on Tuesday, and she stated that the directive was part of efforts to streamline traffic management operations and ensure professionalism and accountability. She noted that the withdrawal only affects traffic-related responsibilities, adding that all other duties and operational mandates of the task force remain in force. This is what you really should take note of. She said the withdrawal only affects traffic-related responsibilities. So any other responsibility that a task force has, it will continue doing those duties. But related to traffic, they have been withdrawn. That's what you need to know about that report. Okay, Defense Headquarters orders troops alert, confirms U.S. support as we look forward to the Easter celebration. 27 reps dump PDP orders for APC and ADC. Alignments and realignments have begun in earnest. So on the Daily Trust newspaper, first of all, that was Punch newspaper. On the Daily Trust newspaper, the leading headline is 28 reps switch parties ahead of primaries, and Tinubu moves for new loans, debt to hit 195 trillion naira. Okay, some reports say 155. 195 trillion naira. So you divide that by the 200 million people that we have in Nigeria. We are going to be the ones to pay that loan. I wish they could use it for something really good and impactful on the citizens. Now, we also have other stories. Let's go to the Vanguard newspaper. Court rules on El Rufai's bail today. He has returned to the custody of the EFCC, so the court will rule on his bail application today. Just killing. Tinubu, Mutfwang, NBA vow justice. And the Naira's debts to hit 155 trillion as Senate approves federal government's $6 billion loan request. All right. Right, Naira as at today is 1,430 something. I can't get the real figure, but it's almost 1,450 Naira. Okay. We also have Dangote Refinery sources $4 billion syndicated loan. Afrexim Bank on the rides at $2.5 billion. Okay. In Ebonyi State, residents are roaming the streets with gallons of water as there is water scarcity in that state. And Onitsha traders are counting their losses as they watch bulldozers demolish their shops. In York Street in Aba, there's a report which is directly opposite or direct opposite of what I just read. Once dreaded hard rock spot, now transformed into useful busy motor park. So we have the governor to thank for that. And then we've been warned by NAFDAC that there are counterfeit Otrivin drugs that have flooded the market, and they have ordered urgent mop-up nationwide. So if you've been taking this drug, be careful. The report says that the drug entered the market and it has not been registered, so there's no guarantee that you're going to have the kind of results that you want. You might have negative results, by the way. Then APC pressuring INEC to undermine us after Kwankwaso's defection. That's according to ADC. They're saying the APC is pressuring INEC to undermine them. That is the ADC after Kwankwaso's defection. Okay, the depreciation of the Naira has seen the Naira go to 1,420 Naira to $1 in the parallel market this morning. Experts raise alarm as National Assembly approves 9 trillion Naira increase in 2026 budget. Fresh 6.9 billion Naira loan. Okay, that is from the Sun newspaper. Other stories are El Rufai returns to ICPC detention as court adjourns bail ruling. I think I said EFCC. Okay, ICPC. Enugu workers jubilate as Mba approves promotion conversion of 2,114 civil servants. I thought there was an automatic progression in the civil service. Now we're celebrating and doing Thanksgiving because the governor graciously approves the promotion of civil servants. Okay, maybe I don't know better. And we also have protesters storm National Assembly, oppose killing or just Palm Sunday killings. Nigerian government reacts, reveals next line of action. And that next line of action is that they are going to get justice for these people. If you haven't watched that video of the woman cuddling her dead son, then you need to watch it. No matter how strong you are, I think it will bring tears to your eyes. That's how Nigerian families that are losing people by the day are feeling right now. Something needs to be done, and urgently. In the meantime, Speaker expresses shock as Reps spokesperson Agbese defects to Labour Party. So one person has defected from APC, and he's a high-ranking officer. He's a Rep spokesperson. Agbese from Benue State. He has defected to the Labour Party, and we're waiting to see what happens. He complained that there was internal fighting within the party, and he has gone. We remember also that someone defected to the Labour Party. I think it's Abaribe, Inaya Abaribe, defected to the Labour Party, and he was being threatened that there is no problem in his party, Abga, so why is he leaving? So he will forfeit his seat and all that. Let's hear whether this will happen also, especially in light of the fact that Agbese said no matter the party he belongs to, he will still work for Tinubu. If that statement is going to cover him, let's wait and see. If it is not going to cover him, we also are going to see. The leading headline on the Guardian newspaper is Tinubu meets security chiefs, someone moved Twang over Plateau crisis, and then Transport Minister resigns as Adelabo shelves Oyoguba ambition. So we have this news that Adelabo is not going to come to contest anymore for governorship because he has said it's just a rumor. Maybe he did resign, but he now saw the light and then withdrew his resignation. It's in order as well. So he's not going to resign anymore. So from now till election day, we'll still have him as our minister for power. So maybe it will improve because a lot of people were saying, you promised us 2 weeks after we are going to have steady power, there's going to be improvements and all that. Why are you leaving us now? So he has decided to graciously stay and correct all the correctables in the power sector. So, okay, so let's go to the Nation newspaper and take a few more before we open the lines. El Rufai taken back to custody is the leading headline there. Illicit financial flaws costing Africa $88 billion yearly. That is according to Edun. There's so many other headlines, but let's just drop it there and go to the lines, open these lines, and make sure that you have your say. The line to call is 0700 903 903 903. 0700 903 903 903. We also have 080 3692 9933. 080 3692 9933. If you want to call us or send us a message on WhatsApp, is 081 7175 6338. 081 7175 6338. In case you're just joining us, the program is Front Page Review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and I am Nyamgul Agaji. Hello, good morning, first caller.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Chibuzo. I'm calling from JB.
Chibuzo, thanks for calling.
My own argument, APC, they just stop this deceiving for Nigeria. Now today, if killing happen, when we say they will go after people. When they keep you finish, now they will say they will go after. But this will not talk after, but threat. Government will look to this side, they no go do anything. But when massacre happen, they come dey deceive Nigeria, say they will go after the people. Is it today this happen? Is it when they go kill, massacre, make up, so people dey come. Government dey see and they go annoy, say nothing dey happen. Because it's not the people that they kill. But may they continue. One day, mocking go back. Wetin I show for this life, nothing lasts forever. All of us go pay for what we sow. May they continue. I rest my case, sir.
Thank you very
much. I don't
much.
want to talk more this morning.
Thank you very much, Chibuzo, for your call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. I'm good.
Good morning to you.
How was your night?
Oh, my night was good. I hope yours was too.
Yes, it's fine.
Vivian Love, go right ahead. And how is my small fan?
Fine, it's fine. Yeah.
All right. Go right ahead, Vivian.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
What I want to say is concerning this money fund he's borrowing. Whoever that is borrowing him this, he write his name down. Nobody should come and say Nigeria is borrowing, Nigeria borrowed. Because the money he's borrowing, you are not seeing it. Anytime that he borrowed, I want to tell the people that is borrowing this money, write his name down. He's the one that borrowed this money, not Nigeria. Because that money does not concern us. He's not even using it for us. So whatever him and his members are doing with that money, they are the one that will pay it and not us. Look at what is happening every year, killing, and they will not do anything. We have soldiers, we have go to go them, but they will not do anything. Then once you will see, after the killing and the rest, they will not come out and be telling us story. Look at the kind of president we have. All those, I keep on saying it, all those that the GO, that was protesting during good luck time. So where are they now? Why are they not protesting again? Why are they not protesting again? This country, they are not ready. And I'm not even seeing this one that they are calling themselves one Nigeria. Where is the one Nigeria? There is no one Nigeria in this country. There is no one Nigeria. I only pray that 2027 God should give us a good man. I just now. God bless you.
God bless you too. Okay, thank you very much, Vivian Love. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Yango. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
My name is Amechi, calling you from Sangota.
Okay, Amechi, go on.
Please, I need to make my own contribution this morning.
Go on.
And I also complain one thing to the Tinubu having a closed door meeting with a Gandhi. It's because of deflation of the other man. That is one. Two, in our place, Sangota, we have no open shop since on Monday.
Why?
They said the government people have given order for us not to open. And we don't know what we did. We go to police station yesterday. The man, the commissioner said, the DPO said he doesn't know what is happening. But he helped us to call the environmental people. They said the governor said they don't want to see people on the road. How does people that stay on the road concern you that is selling in the shop? This week now is Easter. And they don't want us to see money that we can use to make the Easter. Is it right? The way they are treating people, especially when it comes to Christian, is very, very bad.
What was the reason they gave? What was the reason they gave for not wanting people?
The DPO said he doesn't know what is happening, but he helped us to call the environmental chairman. And now called the environmental chairman in our presence yesterday. The woman was telling me that they have given them one place to go and stay there, but they refuse to go. The how does those people staying on the main road concern people that rent shop? We know how much you are paying. In my shop, in my two shop, I'm paying up to 4 million naira in a year. How does those concern us? And they say we're going to stay there for 7 days. And the 7 days, we don't know what will happen after the 7 days. Please help us to beg that. We don't know what we do.
That's God bless you. Thank you very much, Sangota. If shops are closed for 7 days for a reason that does not really concern you, even if it does concern you, were they given warning before that time? If really the reason is because people are selling on the road and they don't encourage hawking and all that, like he asked, how does that concern the shops? That you've given them 7 days to... I don't understand. But whoever is in authority and is in charge of this, whatever is happening, especially the fact that the police has denied that or has said that they do not know anything about it. So how do you intend to enforce this? I don't understand what is happening. Please, if you are in charge, do something about it. There are people who must go to their shops every day if they need to survive, if they want to survive in this country. So you can't just bar people without a good excuse or a good alternative. So please do your best to make sure this doesn't continue. And this is like peak period for sales. This is Easter period. So what is going on? Well, we can only talk. Dakwa Abiodun, please do something about it. Governor Dakwa Abiodun, I hear you're an amiable man, so do something about this. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Yanko.
Good morning to you.
My name is Nancy Information.
Okay, go ahead.
What I want to say, I want to beg the upcoming government, whether in 2027 or 2031, I want to beg whoever that will be our president to make sure that they gather all these House of Reps presently, all the senators presently, and all the people who are in government, gather them one place and kill all of them.
Hey, wait, calm down. I can't allow you to incite the people that way. I know a lot of people are angry, but that is quite extreme. In fact, we do not even accept capital punishment in Nigeria anymore. As much as possible, we try not to do that. And then you are advocating that they kill everybody. No, calm down. Yes, imprison them, let them face the consequences of whatever they have done, there are laws for that, and there are punishments for that, and I'm not sure they end in death. So I beg now, I beg. Okay, happy new month to everyone. Fani Kayode has been rejected from the country he went to be their ambassador. That is how God will put them all to shame. Dele from Egbe. And I have this message also saying, good morning. It has become one day one trouble in Nigeria regarding killing, abductions, and kidnappings. When will the president and his security team rise up to the challenge? Their response so far has been abysmal. President Tinubu must secure our lives and properties or throw in the towel. Enough of politicking, time for action. Enough of politicking. Time for action on security is now. It is only the living that seek re-elections. Osinweje from Shasha. New months are beautiful because they remind us of newness, new opportunities, chances, places, and blessings. God is able to turn you into a new chapter that is filled with peace and blessings. By the way, happy new month again to you guys. Today is April Fool. Don't be fooled. Even Rufai fooled me this morning. But like I said, there's too much tension in the land. So you never know what will trigger somebody. So don't go lying to people and saying that, because it is April Fool's. Please don't do that. Okay? Just be thankful that God has given you another opportunity to live to see the 1st of April 2026. But anything somebody tells you, especially from now till 12 o'clock, well, ask him again. Are you sure? Okay, but today is April Fool's Day, so don't be fooled. And don't fool someone else. Another message here is saying, hello, Nyamgul, hope you're doing great. Yes, I am. On the issue of Kwankwaso joining ADC, this is the trump card. Obi Kwankwaso ticket is all we need for the 84-year-old president to be booted out. Anybody hooting for Tinubu's return to power in 2027 will need to have his brain evaluated. Thanks from Santos from Oshodi. And His Royal Highness BC Nwoko in Oshodi is saying, just to wish all VOP fans happy new month. And for our rubber stamp National Assembly, they are nothing but a total disgrace to Nigeria. It's so unfortunate and sad that people that were elected for good of the nation are now the ones creating more woes and hardship to the nation. Nevertheless, I believe that Nigeria must surely be a better place for all of us. Have a blessed day, my good friend Nyamgul. Okay, let's go to the lines now again. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
Fine, no, this is Evangelist.
Okay, Evangelist. Go on.
Yeah, thank you. I'm coming from Ijibo.
Okay, go on.
You know, this Nigeria issue, you know, this killing, like the one I was hearing that, is it Plateau, at the what? Plateau, the terrorism, the killing there in Plateau State. Well, I don't know why this our president, I don't know what he's doing, that he cannot able to come out to make a speech and to condemn what is happening in the life of. Is it that Tinubu don't care of the life of human being? What he cares is all about APC 2027. See, the truth is that we Nigeria, we have to come out to 2027. We have to take this as a do or die election. We have to take it do or die because it is not good for us to allow this selfish, greedy, wicked politicians to be keep on sitting upon our destiny. Because they are sitting there, they are in fact, these people they have to repent. In fact, I am calling all the wicked politicians in Nigeria right now, they have to repent. As they are stepping into this April, they have to repent. If not, the Almighty God will send Holy Ghost fire, will fire them, and the earth will open and swallow them in Jesus' name. Thank you. I request.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't hear you. Do vex. It is show. Okay. Well, if you're vex, let's take this one to douse the tension. This message says, Happy New Month, my beautiful family and amazing friends. I'm so grateful to God for each and every one of you. You all mean so much to me, and I don't take your love, support, and presence in my life for granted. Thank you for being a part of my journey, for the laughter, encouragement, and even the lessons we've come this far together. As we step into the new month, I pray that it will be filled with peace, joy, and countless blessings for all of us. May God go ahead of you and make every crooked path straight. May He open doors of opportunities, favor, breakthroughs that will change your story for good. This is from Jacob, wishing all of us a happy new month. May we be happy this new month. Okay, let's take this call now. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello. Good morning, Mr. Nyambo.
Good morning, sir.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Go on, I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, it's like you can't hear me. Let's take another one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother. Good morning.
Yes.
My name is Innocent. I'm calling from Amu Ward of Faith.
All right, Innocent.
Yeah, please, when they say we should know where we are going to vote in the National Assembly or other senators, I don't think it's right. So, because whoever you vote there, hence the head is rotten, which is Mr. President, hence the from President is rotten. He will use money or power to make sure that he muzzle these people down. Whatever Mr. President wants from these people, he will get it. Either you give them money, you use another thing to intimidate them, bring them out. Everybody see what Buhari did to Saraki. So when we are talking, we should know we are going to vote in president. That our president is matters. That is what matters. If this current president now is directing the Senate, pushing them, they will do the right thing. And again, the Pablo himself, everybody should hold him now because immediate government come in by the grace of God 2027 after election. Whatever they do to MFA, they should do it to this Ababio because you cannot be signing everything, accepting everything. Why? Are you not a human being? You have to reason with us. Are we not Nigerians like you? You married our daughter as Nigerian. You live our food, you eat our food as a Nigerian. Everything you be our governor as a Nigerian. You are now a senator, you are a minister. All these things is Nigeria give to you. Can't you pity us and do the right thing? Everything is set for one person. That one person is even more important than all the 230 million Nigerians. I don't know. Ababio should go in with this after we get this next government. And first of all, we see say thank you to America and Israel and for doing what they are doing to help the world. Because it's just from how I see it now, just a little things remaining for them to finish everything up and balance the whole thing. And the Dangote is doing well for us. Without Dangote, Nigeria will not even speak. We will not even power our generator and the fridge and all that. So but we thank God Dangote have done what our government cannot do for us. May God bless you. No matter say it's our crude oil is taking, but at least somebody has guided us to get and make it happen. Amen. May God bless you. That's what I can say. And the Papaso, please, Papaso, we are looking at you 80% that you are going to disappoint us. But let's see how it goes. Whether God will change your mind, Papaso. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, so you forgot. Good morning, Yamgul. Good. And VOP family Nigeria is gone gone forever. Nobody can fix up Nigerian government. Just pretending since creation of Nigeria. Same people from one party, they will cross over to the other party. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he will destroy the zoo with truth. Every of his prophecy has come to pass. Mr. Tinubu will be the last president of Nigeria. Kanu said when he finishes with Nigeria, Somalia will be better than Nigeria. Today, what happened? He said bandits will finish. Not today. What we are seeing, it release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike of Africa. Thanks from Mazi Melody, apart from Mazi Melody. Thank you. Beautiful morning and happy new month to you all in the studio. Wonders shall never end in this country called Nigeria. How can people that failed woefully under Tinubu government be struggling to contest the governorship in their respective states? I, Mayor, really pity those states if they eventually win, though I don't blame them because if the principal, which is Tinubu, that also failed woefully as a president still is trying to contest again like father like son. I, Mayor, really know that APC relying on INEC and the judiciary, not on our votes. If our votes count, about 99% of the people in power today will not return to power, especially the rubber stamp National Assembly. Oh God, arise and trouble those that are troubling Nigerians. Mayor from Ikotumegbe. Thank you, Mayor. And then we have this one saying, beautiful morning and happy new month to you all in the studio. Wonders, okay, that's this very one I have just taken. VOP family, happy new month. Please, I want to request from Mr. Rufai to please give us Nigerians all the breakdown of all the monies borrowed by Tinubu since he took over power, so that we Nigerians can be using in our own campaign against Tinubu. This is very important, please. My name is David from Ikorodu. Even if you don't have the rundown, the truth of the matter is our debt in Nigeria has gone up to about 195 trillion naira. That's what you need to know, whether there's a breakdown of it or not, but that's how much money we have borrowed, and that is a terrible thing for us. So if you're using something in your campaign, just go to the total. The average person doesn't care what the rundown is. He just wants to know the total. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Amru.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning and a happy new month.
Same to you.
This is Emeka, I'm calling from Eyibu.
Emeka, how are you?
My first time I'm calling on your show.
Oh, dear God. On my show. I got my bell here today.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yeah, there's something I want Nigerians to know.
Yeah.
Especially as it concerns these regular killings.
Yes.
If you check the whole people that were killed last week and last 2 weeks, they were all Christians. And the clamor for Muslim ticket is still on in the events of APC. They really want to reduce the population of Christians that will vote, because they know no same Christian will vote for APC government.
The ones that were killed in Kwara were not Christians, or at least not
we never fact check about that. Yeah. But the recent ones, what they do is stylish killing. They kill 25, 35 here, and they kill 2 here, just to make you believe that everybody is being killed. Then concerning the person that are cronies, their in-laws and relatives on that deal, so that whenever they leave office, they will know exactly the people to hold responsible. Because I cannot pay for what I did not eat. The angle of the economy, especially the killings. They knew where they met fuel. They knew where they met, as if the welfare of the citizens is not their primary responsibility. The primary responsibility of government is to create shelter, provide security, protect properties for the citizens, but none of this. I regret being a Nigerian. In fact, I saw, and Nigeria came last. Education, 0. Infrastructure, 0. Housing, 0. Education, 0. Health, 0. Security, 0. Road, 0. Limits, citizen welfare, 0. Yangu, let us not start the new year on this sad note. I just want Nigerians to be happy and pray. And again, if God cannot do for us what we can do for ourselves, it's time for us to stand up, get Nigeria back. Yeah. Do have a great day, sir.
You too. Have a great day. Or better still, God should not do for us what we can do for ourselves, because he can do anything he wants to do, but we shouldn't burden God with what we can do for ourselves. God gave you, God made the yam you put in the ground to rotten, spring up a new one, and then the tuber becomes bigger than the one you put in the ground. He watered it and took care of it, and then you harvested the yam, or you expect God to come and harvest the yam for you, come and cook it and give you to eat. That's what happens sometimes. So God shouldn't do for us what we can do for ourselves. What we cannot do for ourselves, he has been doing all the time. This message says, we are now practicing bureaucracy, not democracy. The government should not stop borrowing, because one day we would be forced to sing national anthems of China and other countries our president is owing. It is President Tinubu and all the rubber-stamped National Assembly members that are owing these countries. But surely they will pay back when the times come. When the time comes. If they think they can escape this, it is a lie. We are taking records. This country has been sold out. There is no hope again. We should start learning Chinese language, because probably before the end of this regime, we will all witness this prophecy. Chude from Ayetoro. Thank you, Chude. I've started learning my own. Sorry, don't mind me. Let's take this. Hello, good morning. Switch off your radio and talk to me.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Yanko, I'm sorry.
Good morning to you. How are you today? Hello. You muted yourself, maybe unconsciously. So call back. We'll be happy to take your call. Greetings to you, Nyamgul, and Happy New Month. Let's see if this is you calling back. Hello, good morning.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I said Happy New Month to you.
Same to you. Same to you. Happy New Month.
This is Ibu speaking.
Oh, Ibu.
Coming from Lagos.
Thank you for joining.
First and foremost, he said Nigeria is owing 195 trillion. I mean 190 whatever trillion.
Yeah.
I beg. Me, I want to ask. All this money they keep borrowing, what are they really using it for? Because you can see that nothing is working. So far Nigeria or Nigeria is concerned, nothing is really working. No road, electricity is null and void. Like electricity now is even the worst. No, nothing is working. And now you say that Nigeria is owing 190 whatever 3. I bet under which person I go pay this money? And what really concerns me most is human lives. Because now when we die alive, now we go see all these leaders, all these ones that are calling themselves rulers, say they be rulers. How come people in a country die and they say we have a president? Because it's all these things that is making people to come out and say what they are not supposed to say is annoying. Someone like me, I'm tired of complaining, talking about Nigeria, this, that you are talking. Is like the more you talk, the more they are doing what is their own business, and you have some gullible Nigerians supporting what is bad. What is bad is bad. They will look for all means to tell you, hey, I can support. Nobody is saying you should not support whosoever you want to support. You can still support the APC and still go against what you know they do that is wrong. And you know that this is wrong, and you people will say other stuff like that because it doesn't happen to us. How can human being be unalive in a country and our president has not spoken a word? Like make we shout, come talk, and like make we shout, just no say na talk it talk. And everywhere is calm. And all they care is about January 16, where they say they put election, where they want votes in themselves. I don't understand. Human being, unalive, no be saying a sickness, no be saying a waiting. Like group of people enter a community, they just buy people like that, and the president is not saying a word, and we call that president. I don't understand because I'm asking. It's annoying. If everybody, because if you say it doesn't concern me, definitely we never know who he will touch you. We never know who is in line. So make me not see no concern. It concerns everybody. Me, I don't want to know whether it's Christian that is dying or it's Muslim that is dying. So far, it's human being that is going. So everybody should come out, and president should do something about this buying that is happening. Is there something they are hiding that we don't know? Are there people that are engineering all this? Because Shegumi has come out to tell us that they know. They know all of them by their names. He said it today. We've not heard a word from the presidency. Say, what he said is not like this, it's like this. Please, it's human being that is dying, no. We all have families. If you can't say you know their family, not south, east, and west, is a lie. Because you never know one of your brother who don't go get family for there, what you don't know. So the president should do something about it. I'm more concerned about the lives of Nigerians that is going day by day. And if you say we have a president, no, we don't have a president. That your children are dying and you don't care. And when we talk, they'll come out to say, can you explain? Can you explain? Is it not clear? Is it not clear? And they care about 20. I see they talk more. Nobody knows who will live to that day. None of them know. None of them know. And please, though, if they borrow the money, may they shout, I use them, beg God. May they put their family member. Because I did like this, I never chop belly. Every person will come put base on top of my head. Thank you, and I love what you are doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A lot of people are angry, and it's understandable. but we trust God for what is. We trust God for miracles and so many other things. But we'll have to put in the action where we can, and then leave the rest to God as it is. I saw a story yesterday where somebody was saying that the killing in Jos only happened so that they can embarrass the president. Like, they can embarrass the president, that's why it happened. So maybe he wants to say his opposition, maybe he just wants to say enemies of the president. I don't know, I don't understand why someone could make a statement like that. It's really, really frustrating to see someone who is looking at insecurity as just something done to embarrass like someone passing on the street and abusing the president, calling the president bad names. That's how trivial killing of people has become to some people who, because they want to show that they support a particular person more than everybody else. It really frustrated me last night when I was reading this, and in short, it's terrible. What is bad, truly. Greetings to you, Nyamgul, and happy new month. Prince Ayotek from Arena Market. This government only knows how to borrow and share. Buhari ruled for 8 years and borrowed 85 trillion. Tinubu only rules for 3 years and borrowed 168 trillion. Please, who is fooling who? And the worst part of it is that gullible Nigerians are still supporting this government. Is this how to run a country? On his birthday, the birthday gift that the bandits gifted him is killing of innocent people. Mr. President only called them cowards because without taking drastic actions. Gullible Pabio only knows how to pass a bill brought to his table. Rubber stamp assembly, and I'm calling on all Nigerians not to vote for any of them, for they are not representing the people but themselves. This government is accumulating debts for innocent Nigerians, and calling on all well-meaning Nigerians to say no to injustice by coming out en masse to vote out the vampires, as you call them, in power. Last time they said they borrowed money to fund a girl child, where they are the beneficiaries of that money, because I have a girl child. Government of lies and propaganda. It's quite unfortunate. Okay, Prince Ayotek from Arena Market, thank you for your message this morning. Let me take from Stevie Kelu. Okay, before that, let me take this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hello?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Ben from Eva.
Okay, Ben, how are you?
Hi, my brother.
Ben, calm down. Calm down.
Calm down, Ben.
Do you have two voices, Ben?
Okay.
Expose yourself. Do you have two voices? You were not the one who said the first hello.
Okay, it's my wife now.
I see. All right, go ahead, Ben. And I greet you, madam, wherever you are.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right,
the man that defected from APC to Labour Party, another person said, he said there was no crisis in APC. Didn't you watch their convention on Saturday when they were sharing rice? There was serious crisis that even they threw tear gas. It was because of that crisis that man defected. And the man is a wise man. You know that if he enter ADC, now opposition, Labour Party is not opposition, so he just going there to secure his another tenure. And because in APC they are complete, so anybody who did not live now, that person is on his own. Concerning all this borrowing, there's not the people that are borrowing, they are ready to borrow more because they start not servicing. 11 trillion is for this year, no servicing. You know what is 11 trillion? About 15 trillion, about $11 billion loan servicing. It's just like if you give somebody 100 million to begin business, then every year the person will be giving you 14 million. Their 100 million still there for you. And that is what it is now. For every month, the person will be giving you 20 million, every month 20 million. That is what is happening now. And we are not using that money to do anything, no infrastructure. The Lagos Calabar Coastal Road now that lead to Calabar. If you check the development, the infrastructure, the thing destroyed. Landmark that worth 30 billion, the thing destroyed. And they can only achieve 47 kilometers out of 700. It is F9. And they borrow $1 billion to achieve it. It is F9. All the properties, all the people they kill, all the properties they destroy, the people that went into poverty because of the employed people that lose their job. You see that is nonsense. And the people that have been in Calabar, Cross River, say that it is only Okazi they are producing there. Is it Okazi you will export to Lagos? It doesn't make any sense. Do you understand? When there was killing in Kwara State, they send
Yeah, go on.
When there was killing in Kwara State, Tinubu sent the army battalion there. Army battalion was there. They kidnapped 176 people. Those 176 people as them in the forest. The terrorists are parading them, shooting the video, posting their video. 172, 5-6 Nigerians are in the forest and the army is one corner. They are one corner, army battalion. You see this type of country where I don't know, we don't have insecurity problem. All these people are missionaries. They are jihadists. They get for an agenda. There is an agenda. And that agenda is official. Nobody, and they say that they are political sons. So we should stop deceiving ourselves. Mr. President will say, he condemned killing in Plateau. He condemned. Why are you condemning? No state actors are killing your people and you are condemning. What type of nonsense story is that? Why are you telling that type of story? They said they should deregister ADC. They're telling INEC to disregard ADC. That is anarchy now. How can you be instructing INEC to deregister these people, not to recognize ADC? It is anarchy. It is anarchy. Because they know that they will fail. It is anarchy. So we should not they should not trigger Nigeria. So ADC is the only party we are hoping for. Papanzo and the P2B is what Nigeria need now. It is a moving train. Nobody can stop them. When P2B leave this country, we turn this country to America in 4 years. 4 years is enough. P2B will turn this nation to product, from consumption to production. We're not producing anything. Nothing is coming out from the farm. No yam, no cassava, no potato, nothing. No beans, no rice. Nothing is coming out from Nigeria again. It's only terrorists that food the forest.
Thank
you. So we need somebody like P2B. Excuse me, please. They are banning the Tokumbo vehicles. Let me conclude. They're banning Tokumbo vehicles now. Did Mr. President use the strength he used to give the governors 500 billion to encourage innocent and other people that are producing local vehicles to go into production of more vehicles? It will create employment and so many other things. You are not encouraging production and you are banning Tokumbo vehicles. You are to punish us the more. Where is the money people will use to buy brand new vehicles? You must solve problem first. We must lay the foundation first. It was very principle that the production of manufacturing of new vehicles is on ground, on a free force before you ban Tokumbo vehicle. You are banning, and the union says it's only importing and importing, and everything is using is importing it. It doesn't look in well. If they say Mr. President is using motors, he will not be treating Nigerians like this. We're talking of CNG. He's not using CNG motor. He's a Escalade. They have not converted it to CNG. He's a G-Wagon. They have not converted it to CNG. And he's telling Nigerians to convert their own. Now, out of that 100,000 kids, he will use 10 and convert all his vehicles to CNG so that we will follow suit. God bless you.
God bless you. That was a marathon one. So let me just go to the messages now so that we can keep the time. We're expecting to have Chomze join us in the house here to give us an update on GADA. But while we wait for her, let's just continue. Good morning, VOP. Was Mutfwang, the Plateau State governor, summoned to Aso Rock for the reason of strengthening Tinubu's political stronghold in 2027 election or for the recent massacre? I wouldn't be surprised if the same INEC that recognized Wike PDP faction wakes up tomorrow to derobe ADC party. With APC government, the more we look, the less we see, unfortunately. I wait for my dear country, Nigeria. This is from Steve Ikelu from Maryland. Thank you, Steve. Good morning, Agaji. Robert Stamp Senate did not waste time to approve Tinubu's borrowing of $6.5 billion loan. And some countries should stop granting loans to Tinubu because he is not judiciously putting the loan to use for the betterment of all Nigerians except sharing the money among themselves. Leo from Lagos. And Now that Minister of Power withdrew his resignation letter because, to me, he has seen the hands written on the wall, or the handwriting on the wall, that he can't smell the governor's seat of Oyo State. He should remember he promised Nigerians 2 weeks stable light in his apology letter to Nigerians. We are counting. If he fails in his promise, he needs to resign. Benjamin from Shogunle. And they said it has become a known fact that most of these foreign countries are contributory factors to Nigeria government's failure to national growth and development, knowing full well that Nigerians leaving the country to theirs were as a result of bad policies, poor infrastructure, insecurity, corruption, of embellishments of public embezzlement of public taxpayers' money. Meanwhile, the next thing is to go back and take more loan instead of proper counsel and guardians. A friendly country would ask why keep borrowing and more of your citizens are traveling abroad for greener pastures. From Coach Koto in Lagos State. Coach Koto, thank you very much for your message. Okay, can you be brief enough? Hello, good morning. Good morning. You no send me at all. You just called me and then you left me hanging. Anyway, happy new month to you and all your listeners, Nyamgul. That loan was approved via WhatsApp by Akpabio. Nigeria is in trouble. Igondo, Festus Briggs. Okay, so they just sent him a WhatsApp message and he approved it sharp. I like the way you put it. Okay. Nigerians, follow your money. Lagos only under 3 years. Lagos Coastal Highway 15 trillion. Lagos Sokoto Highway 2 trillion. Tin Can Apapa Port 1.4 trillion. Third Mainland Bridge rehabilitation 46 billion. That is all in Naira. Lekki Ekpe expansion, we don't know that. MMIA, that's Murtala Mohammed International Highway, or Murtala Mohammed International Airport rehabilitation 700 billion. Lekki Deep Sea Port 1.5 billion. Dam Barracks upgrade 10 billion. Badagry Seaport 4.2 trillion. Lagos Ibadan, we have not known. These are in addition to roads, power, housing, and other infrastructural facilities and upgrades in and around Lagos. Tomorrow, one governor will tell you he built Lagos, even when you can hardly find meaningful state projects that stand out. Politics na scam. This is Smart in Ejibo calling us. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Thank you. My name is Chukuma. Calling from Elasa.
Oga Chukuma. Thanks for joining us. Go on.
Yes, I overheard that Nigeria borrowed $6.5 billion again.
Yes.
And the senators and House of Reps signed it. Please, I want to ask a question. What is the work of House of Reps? Is it not that they're representing the people?
Yeah.
Before they do anything, they should go to town hall and ask the people that are representing, this is what we want to do, this is what we want to do. I think it's in their constitution like that. Then they will do something without the people that they are representing. Now, can that House of Representatives do oversight in all this money we are calling? They say, may Nigeria happen to you. It looks as if nobody is reasoning. The president will just go out, do something. House of Rep will go out, do something. Senator will go out and do something against the people. And yet we are complaining. Please, in our constitution, we have recalling the members. If actually we are talking the right thing in this country, let every side go and recall their House of Reps, their senators. If actually we want to do anything, recall them. Two-thirds of the people that voted them can recall them back. When we start that, then we know we are serious. Because we have been talking every day. Nobody hears us. Now they go and do one thing or the other, shambolic thing like that, and say it's an election. Just to present one man. Another people. somebody will reject, another country rejected the ambassador that Nigeria sent. And that's not telling us something. That we are disgracing ourselves. May Nigeria happen to you. That's what they say. And look at us. Please, let everybody that is here, if not, let us stop talking. They're not supposed to spend 1.3 trillion to a neck. Let them give to people to rule. So that we can know ourselves. This is what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. Eh? Is it not the same thing Nnamdi Kanu is saying and you put him in prison? That we are not thinking, we are not using our brain, we are not looking at things the right way. Yeah. Please, that money they collected and say is loan, let them keep it for themselves. When we get the right person, then they will answer for that. Where is our 210 trillion naira from an NPC? Can't it even pay this money? 150 something people are saying. Where is 210 trillion? Come on.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Okay, let me just take one message here. Good morning, Yamgul. Tinubu and Akpabio have completely finished this country. Do they think at all collecting loans without nothing to show for it? It's another fraud. The only way we can call them to account is with our PVC. Kemba from Mafuluku Oshodi. So everybody get your PVC. Good morning. My name is Wilson calling from Isolo. Well, there is so much going on in this our country since the government of APC. It's all so overwhelming that I feel tired. But then I just listened to your analysis and people calling in and all day. Today something snapped inside of me. There are some breaking news that you announce sometimes that can be very annoying, almost meaningless. Please forgive me the use of words, but then you talked about President Tinubu donating the salary to the wounded soldiers. Now tell me, what in the name of God is a salary to a paymaster? And not just a paymaster, the one that prints and mints the money for that matter. That guy has just succeeded in making a mockery of this country. I dare say that he rode on the shoulders of rather the backs of the founding fathers, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Chief Anthony Enahoro, Pa Imodu, Chief Lateef Jakonde, Chief Nnamdi Azikiwe, etc. Bless their souls. He rode on their backs to stardom. Sounds like a fraud to me. Please someone tell him if he's making this mess ignorantly, he should retrace his steps. But he's doing all of this deliberately. It's a betrayal. And men, the repercussion isn't going to be good. Well done. Work, Mr. Agaji. Thank you very much, Wilson, for that. But eventually, that's how we are going to wrap it up for the first segment of this show. Remember, we always take a break at this point and come back at 10:30. So all your messages we have not read, all the calls we can't take now, please bring them up to 10:30, where we will return for the second half of our show. In the meantime, this is the Front Page Review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and my name is Nyamgul Agaji. See you at 10:30.